Well, until Cole leaves, I plan on rocking out extremely hard. I want to end this year with a huge bang, and you know, although we're going out in style. So. Well, Cole and Sam were jamming with people before and kind of had like a band going. And then there was one day I was sitting in my room and Cole came in and was like, "Hey, you want to jam with us? We have like a little drum set in my room set up." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, might as well. I haven't really played drum set for a while." So I went in there, jammed with Cole and Dylan. And then Cole was like, "Hey, I've got this bass player that I play with. We should go jam with him sometime." And then he convinced Nick, I guess. And so the four of us went over there and we jammed, and then we just started learning songs that they had knew, and it just happened all of a sudden. And we were like, "We got this. We're a band now." Cool.
Sorry guys, I had technical difficulties.
Cole and I were in an English class, and he brought to my attention that he played guitar and was looking for a bassist, and I was a bass player looking for a guitarist, and then we joined forces and started jamming and playing open mics, and then eventually adopted Anthony and Nick second semester when we kind of like found a solid place to practice.
It kind of just started with me and Sam. We were playing in a band called Eating London, which is, we had like other people in it, and it was just me and him. We didn't really have a solid drummer. We didn't really play with a real drum. We just had like a cajon or a djembe, and then it was kind of dumb. We just played with like electric instruments, and then we got Aaron play like with flute with us for one show, and then we just didn't really do anything. And then the next semester, it was freshman year. We were all living in the dorms, and I wanted to start the band up again. And I was looking for a drummer, and I already knew Nick, and me and Nick hung out all the time. Nick was a struggle. It took me a long time to get him on board with the whole the band thing. And Anthony was more of just a surprise. I just asked him if he wanted to jam with us, and I knew he was a metalhead. I had no idea he'd be into the music that we played. And he ended up actually fitting like super duper well. It made us like sound way more full. And Nick, I just had to drag him along until he was down to play. He didn't really like playing the whole first year that I remember. He didn't really like the band.
By the way, for the audience at home, I forgot to mention, we are in the blanket fort of the house. This is where this interview is being conducted. I feel that's relevant to the conversation.
My name is Nick Haley, and I play various instruments for the band, but mostly I play the keyboard. And I also play sometimes a little second drum set. I often too, not often, casually play the guitar and sing sometimes. I actually didn't know how to really play keyboard before, and so I kind of learned along the way. I still don't, but...
Like, I really like funk and just jamming, and like the Grateful Dead, they're a good jam band, and just like jamming, because it's literally when you jam, that's how I was like taught to play music. Like I was taught to jam, and like when you jam, your personality is just coming out. It's just like right now, it's just being in the now. It's like you can have structure for the jam, but ultimately when you jam, it's like just a jam, and it's really cool. It's those people working together, and see, I'm inspired by jamming.
Like overall, I would say Jimi Hendrix was probably the biggest influence on me at first, because like he made me like want to play guitar, and I don't know, play music. And same with Smashing Pumpkins, but I don't think I sound like either of them. I'm hugely influenced by the Thermals, which is a Portland band where I'm from, and yeah, they were chill. I always loved listening to them, but like inspire me, like most of my music, or just I don't know, most things I write about, are just not and just things that they can't exist in reality. Just to be able to create something that never will be true. I mean, like it never could exist in our world as we know it, and you can basically do whatever you want with it.
What music do you prefer, personally?
Music my friends have written. That's it.
Just that? Alright.
Music my friends have written.
Alright.
Sound the best.
shit, like this is the first band I've actually liked the music I played. I mean, I played in like two other bands, like solid bands, other than this one, and this is definitely the most successful and most I get the best reactions, and I like it the most. You know.
I'd say so. It's been a really tough few years, and we faced many problems and many battles, and there were a lot of times where it looked like we weren't gonna be as productive or as like successful. I don't know what the word you want to use it, but as we wanted. And I think it's been I've enjoyed living with this band and doing what we do. And yeah,
Alright.
I'm ready to put it on my resume and move on.
Alright.
I've never done this ever, and I want to do
If
this.
we can finish this, like, you know, just be like, hell yeah, like, we just did this
Exactly.
and just be like, then we'll get based the rest of our lives.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, the long run.
Oh my god. Nick, can I have a hug? I love you so much. I love you so much. You're the best person in the world.
We
doing this?
Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, so,
Okay. Here, got that?
so we just see what's on the paper.
Yes.
Alright.
We start when the drums start. Usually you're too
When the drums start. Okay.
We have come to smash your town, 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 town. We have come to party down, 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 down. We have come to take your ladies, 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 ladies. We have come to make some babies, 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 babies. Let's have a party, crazy, crazy party. Let's have a party, crazy, crazy party.
I fucked it up too, but let's see how it sounds. That sounded awesome. I was not thinking about it.
I don't think there is a key.
I'd say that to live in the same environment with the people that you work with is a large commitment and shouldn't be taken lightly. It puts you at closer ends with people than you'd ever kind of imagine to get, whatever that means. It can be really fun, and you can get a lot accomplished, and you get closer productively to these people than anyone else would even be possible. Like, yeah, you reach such a deeper level of connection. But on the other hand, you kind of like, it affects you, and the choices they make affect you, and the choices you make affect them, and you can get into some hairy situations, which you just have to learn to listen.
I told him we would be recording all night. I said that's all I wanted to do, and that's all we're going to be doing.
Okay.
He wanted to go hang out at people's house, and I said we're not leaving. I said I did not want to leave the house at all today, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of us are going to record. We don't want to. So he left the house when it was perfectly shown that we were all going to record. So it shouldn't matter.
If he tries to feel left out, we'll just say, well, you should have been here when we were recording, like we told you we were going to.
Alright, this goes on the mic. Right here.
Yeah.
Life is just about knowing what's too much and what's too little. We enter these fun situations, and they bring a lot of happiness and a lot of joy and a lot of creation. And at first, it's really productive, but it can reach a point with too much and then a point with too little. And it's all about finding a balance.
Why am I leaving? To go record, learn how to just be able to play my music and sustain myself, and not have to worry about going through a stupid record company and having them fucking ruin everything that I try to do. They don't know what I want to. When I record stuff, the thing is, if you have someone else record it for you, they're not gonna record it the way that you want it to sound.
It's really sad. I really wish he wouldn't, but I totally get it. He wants to go learn how to record, and I don't blame him. That there is no really recording deals here or anything like that. So, but it's really sad, and I hope he comes back. And I would love to jam with him if he comes back, or even after college. But for now,
I miss him. He's my friend, but I'm gonna miss him. But doesn't really bother me. I'm kind of glad the band's breaking up right now.
Ultimately, I'm kind of sad, pretty sad, because I'm losing my friend. He lived with this guy. I've been with him for a long time, and he's moving on, and it's kind of a wake-up call. I need to move on. I feel like this. Shouldn't really live like this, as fun as it may be. But I just, yeah, I gotta move on. Gotta start doing my own thing. It's really inspired me to start making my own music and start focusing on that a lot more, which I think is really good, because we can only live for the future. But I'm really hoping these next month or so we'll end up getting what we need done.
It's a mixture of feelings. honestly, I'm glad that I'm leaving, but I'm also a little bit sad. Like, I know that what we had as a band was good. I mean, like, we had something that was, our musical direction was good. I don't know, people liked it, and I don't know, but it inspires me more that I can do things. I can do more than that. That the fact that I was able to get, that we were able to get, just like shows the biggest as they were, that that I can continue to do this. That I just have to, actually like actively put myself out there instead of just, shutting myself off from the world, which I've done, which I did before, and I'm still kind of doing. But like, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm more amped to go out there and actually try to play music than just to sit around and do nothing and just talk about how I want to play music.
Well, I'm sure to the people watching this, there's got to be some connection to this band, whatever band I'm in, or any band, and that those people who really enjoy it and really like encourage playing music and a band in general. Those, I really appreciate it, because those are the people that are I feel like society's tough to satisfy, and people who watch this, people who listen to my music, or music in general, I can speak for all musicians in saying that it's really, really appreciated it. So